What's up, guys? I tried making a video already on this, and it just hurts. Anyways, I'll be honest with you, I'll probably just rant. Um, rant. That's too strong of a word for it, but basically rant. Um, yeah, I just went through a break, or I'm going through a breakup. I'm never gonna get over this, I feel like, but I feel like it is good to share my experience so that someone else may learn from it, or I might say someone, I don't know. But basically, me and a girl broke up about 2 months ago or so, in June. It's September now, end of June. Um, and man, it hurts so bad. Like we talked, like, so reason why was because I couldn't make her happy at first. This was the first reason. I couldn't make her happy, she said, and I said I can make you happy, and she said no, you can't. So we broke up, and that hurt. That hurt a lot. I mean, just everything just shatters your heart to think that you, for 4.5 years, that you couldn't make a person happy. Like, I understand that we went into the relationship thinking, well, I went into the relationship, I'll be honest, I went into the relationship thinking that I'd be married, or I'd be getting married to her. But I don't know how she feels on that. I'm not gonna put words in her mouth, type of thing. Um, but like, man, I like at the end of this year, I was gonna propose. We were gonna get married. I was gonna try and support and be there for her every single day for the rest of her life, or for the rest of my life, whoever lives longer, type thing. And we were gonna have kids, have a happy family. I was gonna pay whatever she wanted, type of thing. But I guess I wasn't good enough, and that just hurts. I mean, there's points in life I feel like that are very that give you that change your purpose, type of thing. You know what I mean? And this is definitely one of those things. Like, I'm getting into welding, right? Okay, I'll just give you my little backstory type of crap. I'm getting into welding now. I work at my grandparents' ranch. Um, we we have a ministry there. All this stuff. My grandpa's a pastor, and his plan is, he wants to have his ranch, which is about 400 acres of land. He has his place there, and it used to be an old Tyson. Is it Tyson? I think it's Tyson Hog Farms. It is Hog Farms, but it's a bunch of hog farm buildings and stuff, right? So imagine that. So we are doing aquaponics, which is basically growing fish and vegetables and stuff like that at the same time, selling and all that stuff. That's a very basic sense of it, but I'll keep this fast. Um, we're doing that. We were doing really good. Blah blah blah. All this stuff. We're doing that. We're gonna make a trader's post up at the front of um, the ranch, so that people can come in and buy stuff. Blah blah blah. Trader post. Blah blah blah. You buy a box, we give a box. Very big on that. Um, anyways, and then what's it called? We are going to do a youth camp and a retirement village for elders, or like elders as in like pastors that have retired and they just want to go, and relax, type of thing. That's what we're pretty much, in a basic sense. There's going to be a whole lot more to that. I think we're even going to be like doing horse training, horse therapy. We're going to be doing a lot of stuff pretty freaking fast, I'll be honest. This next year might be the craziest year that some people ever have in their life, type of thing. Like, it is insane. But anyways, I'm getting kind of off topic. So I have planned. I have it planned. I am ready for it. I gotta grind out basically 2 years, a year and a half now, because the rest of this year I'm gonna do welding and everything, and I'm gonna try my best to get as good as I can with welding. Um, and then next year I'm gonna be going into welding full time, basically half days, or if I can do full day, that would be awesome. But I'm gonna do half days and go for the whole year, whatever. And I mean, welding it's pretty big, definitely out in like around ranches and stuff like that. Like that's nice, you know what I mean? And so I'm gonna be doing that, and I will get the money. I will pay the bills. I will make people. I would have made her happy as possible, and all of this stuff. That was my plan. She didn't even need to do. I'll be honest with you. I could have got to a point where I could have supported both of us, two, three, maybe four kids, dogs, cats, whatever you wanted to do. You know what I mean? Like there was even talks about us getting a house this next year, or so, oh, probably not this next year, but coming up very fast, because my grandparents, they're getting old and they want someone to take over, type of thing. You know what I mean? And I'm gonna be that person that probably take over, or at least I'm gonna try to. In a good sense, I don't mean that in like I'm gonna take it over. But anyways, um, it's planned. Like I am not predestined type shit. Excuse me, I'm not gonna cuss for the rest of this video. Hopefully, um, all that stuff. Like I, it is planned pretty much for the most part that I'll take over the ranch, and I'll let them retire, have a happy life, and I'll just take over because we got Wagyu, which is the most expensive cows I think for the most part right now in all of America. Wagyu cattle, a full operation there, and Angus. So I mean, freaking crossbreed, all that stuff. But I'll be supporting two herds there as well. So that's that's easy money, literally. That's like growing goats. Like goats are good money, if I'm not wrong right now. Pigs aren't because blah 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 stuff. Um, but it's just easy money, you know what I mean? So, anyways, like I could have supported. I could have made that her happy, so much happier, because I know in her spot right now, she is not happy. But like, if she gave me the chance, I would have made her happy. You know what I mean? I would have. It would have been. I feel like it would have been one of the easiest things in my life, because I watch on Snapchat. I get all these freaking memories every single day. Not every day, but every other day or so. I'll get a memory of 4 to, you know, to last year, 4 to 1 year ago, whatever memories, right? And it's 90% her, and then like the other percentage is like my best friend and small things. You know what I mean? In like every video, she's always happy, she's always smiling and everything, and it makes me such a happy person. And I cannot believe that I cannot be there for her anymore because she thinks that I can't make her happy. At least that was the first excuse. I don't take that too strongly, I guess you could say. And then later on, she told me that she needs to figure out who she is, and all that stuff, which I completely understand. Her situation, where I mean, the amount of crap she has to do because she's pretty much forced to do, like, it's insane. Like, hopefully, I am really praying and hoping, because every night I dream, and it's literally like the 90% thing. It's 90% either her or her family, or it's some freaking random other crap, you know? And I just hope and I pray, I pray that we get back together and everything. But we both have to understand that we have to take our time with this, because if I go, like, I'll be honest with you, I probably had the chance to go back out with her, at whenever we went on a walk a little while ago. I don't know if I said that, because I was doing I was trying to make this video and I was talking about it. So if I didn't talk about it, we went on a walk a little while ago and it was awesome. It was really good. We had a lot of good talks and everything, blah blah blah. And I'll be honest with you, I probably could have asked her if we wanted to date again, and probably was a missed opportunity and everything like that. But I think that if we went straight back into the relationship, I don't think anything could have changed. You know what I mean? Type of thing. Anyways, it's just like, that just hurts. But the thing is, if you break up with a person, you gotta understand that sometimes if you don't give that break between, like, if you want to get back with them, you gotta take that break. You have to take that break. If you don't take that break, I don't think anything's gonna change, unless it's. Sometimes I think it will, because it will absolutely shock a person that you or both of you broke up, and it's like, oh my gosh, they actually did it, type of thing. Like, I was hoping that that would work, but it kind of didn't. But freaking whatever, type of thing. But I hope that, at the end of this year or sometime next year that we start dating again. I really do, because I think by that time she'll move out of her mom's house and she'll be on her own, and she'll understand that, like, I can make her happy and everything. Like, it's just, ugh. And it's just like, oh, you know what I mean? Like, every freaking time you think about it, it's like, I can make her happy. I'll say this. I can make her happy every single time. But the thing is, if she doesn't want to hang out because she thinks that her days are long, that's bullcrap. Because you've got to put time into it. It's not a one-person thing. And I was preaching this, kind of, in a sense, to her at the end of towards the end of to the beginning of this year. I was telling her, I was like, we got to do this a two-person thing. It's a two-person thing. Always a two-person thing until you get your kids, and then, it wraps up and with that. But, like, if one person is trying their balls off to try and get something, it ain't gonna work. It usually, unless it's just like money, and then that person's, like that type of person for us. Anyways, this girl, she's not. She's wonderful, but like, as soon as she moves out and she understands that I was there for, I tried to be there. I asked. I'll be like, hey, you want to hang out today? Yeah, sure. Later on that day, hey, I can't make it today. Blah blah blah. I'm sick. Okay, understand. The next day, hey, you want to hang out today? No, not today. Okay. Later on, why don't you want to hang out? I don't think you can make me happy. That's freaking bullcrap. Like, you've got to put it through your head that person, like, I would die for that person. You know what I mean? Like, freaking, who was it? There was someone, I don't know, it was one of the quarterbacks in freaking NFL with COVID or whatever. He's like, if I die, I die. You know what I mean? That's exactly the mentality that I feel like whenever I think about, like, her, I guess you can say. And it's just like, God, I'm sorry. And it's just freaking frustrates me because, like, I'll be like, hey, let's go watch a movie. Okay. Later on that day or the next day or the day after that, hey, I can't make it. Why? I'm working and I'm too tired today. Okay, fine, I guess. It just degrades a person. It degraded me mentally, but I freaking stayed with it. And it hurts so bad because you think, what's it called? 10 to 6 o'clock, sometimes 7 o'clock? What's that, 8 hours? And then you get a lunch in there? That's that's full time, you know what I mean? Or, well, full time for a lot of people or whatever, blah, 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 crap like that. It's full time. You gotta understand that even with full time, a person, like, you can, I don't know, like, I understand that you don't want, like, I think at one time she said something along the lines of, hey, I don't want you coming over after I get off because I'm just frustrated and I'm tired and I don't want to put that out on you. And I was like, okay, I understand, but just know that I can take that. It's not a problem for me because I freaking love you, you know what I mean? And it just freaking broke me that it hurts. It hurts a lot whenever you think that you can make a change, but that person doesn't want to make the change. Mainly, I'm not saying that it's 100% her fault. I'll be honest. It's not. Because I could have done something probably a lot different. I could have freaking drove to her work every single day. That's a lot of freaking driving every single day. Because I got to drive 40 minutes, and then from there it takes me almost an hour to get to where she's at and all this stuff. But guess what? I would have freaking done it. Because guess what? I love her. All this stuff. Oh, just, Anyways, all this stuff. And I understand that her situation where she has to do everything at the house because, no offense, I don't mean any offense by this, but her mom is way too lazy. And she's got to understand that her baby girl is freaking growing up. She's 21 years old, and she's going to have to get out of the house sooner or later. I understand that okay, this is another thing. Her older sister, she's taking care of her grandma. Okay, I understand. No offense at all. Like, awesome. Your freaking grandma's being taken care of by your older sister. But the thing is, it can't be like that with another person. That's a one person thing. Like one person in a generation type of thing. You know what I mean? You can't be like, hey, how about you take care of me, sister take care of grandma, blah blah blah, all this stuff. Like, I wouldn't hate that. I mean, like, she never even got like the privilege at all to be able to go out and say anything. It just sucks, you know. Oh, and I just wish, like, if she had just like, and it sucks because every time she talked or she tried to tell her mom like, hey, I'm not doing good or something, her mom would listen and be like, oh no, that's whatever. You know, like, she just put her down in a sense, but she didn't. Like, I don't think her mom understands that what her baby girl is in, right, or like into right now, like mentally, and it just freaking hurts to think that, like, I don't know, maybe I could have done something. Maybe I could have freaking told her mom, you know. But guess what? I can't do that. I can't do that. That's something you're gonna have to do, you know. Anyways, I'm sorry. This is such a rant video, and I didn't mean for it to go that direction, you know. But like, I'm like 60% hoping that she sees this video. I don't think she will, but if she does, that's where I'm at. I love you. I do with all my heart. I still do. I sleep every single night and I think about you. I dream about you and your family and having a good time. But guess what? You gotta move, you know? Not like move. If you move out type of thing, you know? But you gotta fight type of thing. You can't just freaking get pushed over. You can't, because you're just gonna be depressed and that's gonna take you out. And it pisses me off that that can happen to people. And I know that has happened to people. Like, I just talked to a guy earlier today. His whole 20 years of life, almost, he's been beaten and abused. And, like, oh, it's terrible that people can do that. But then there's all these different levels of it. Like, I feel like her mom and her are at that level where it is just so under abuse. It's right there. You know what I mean? And it just, oh, God. Okay, I've beaten a freaking dead horse enough. You know? Man, I'm gonna end it there. I hope you guys have a good night. Look, if anyone needs any help, talk to me. Comment down below. I can direct message you. Freaking send me your Instagram. I'll Instagram you, Snapchat, whatever it is. I'll freaking talk to you because I'm here for everyone. I'll be honest with you. That's who I am. You rant to me, you talk to me, everything. I do not care. If you want to freaking hate me, because I know that helps you. Okay? Anyways, subscribe. I post a few videos, blah, 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 all this stuff. I'm gonna try my best to get back on the weighing videos for like weight wise, and I'm gonna post another video here in a little bit. I actually recorded it Sunday. It was a review of beef jerky or something like that. But anyways, I'm not gonna ask for likes or sharing. I don't care about that. But if you want to subscribe and you want to listen to more like messages and rants or whatever, do that. I hope you guys have a wonderful night, day, week, month, year. I'll be praying for y'all. Anyways, I'll see y'all later. Peace.